Hi all, here is Nado. This is a new video on the world's greatest chess talents, and now we're at place 8 of the world junior ranking, and on place 8 is Anish Giri. He is Dutch, though he's a son of a Nepalese father and a Russian mother. Since 2008, Anish lives in the Netherlands. 2009, he became national Dutch champion, making him the youngest Dutch champion in history. In January of 2010, he became winner of the Chorus B group while he was only 15 years old. He also helped world champion Viswanathan Anand with his preparation for the Anand Topalov World Championship match in 2010, and at the Chess Olympiad 2010, Giri won bronze for the full board. Anish Giri is the highest rated Dutchman at the moment, because on the new rating list of 1 November he is rated 2682, and Luc van Rayleigh lost 13 points and is now rated 2666. The game I'm going to analyze from Anish Giri is a game from the NH tournament in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, and it was a tournament with rising stars, so that really fits into this series of videos against the experienced grandmasters. And for the experienced grandmasters is Peter Heine Nielsen, and Anish Giri has white, and he started off with d4, and Peter Heine Nielsen played knight f6, get c4 g6, and we get a Grunfeld. Then with c6, and we see that black first let white take the center, and when white has the center he tries to counter it with d5, and Giri just plays b3, wanting to Vingetto his bishop, c5 and bishop b2, queen b6, but now queen b3, and those queens don't want to capture each other now, and that's because if one of the players would take the other queen, then it would be good for the other player, because after a takes, file would be open, and the pawn also captures to the center, and this would mean it would support the c pawn, which means a little advantage for the one who isn't trading the queens up. Knight e4, e3 supporting the center, knight c6, just some developing moves now, knight e5, centralizing his knight and also attacking the knight on e4, which moves away to d6, knight e2 developing, bishop e6 developing, now bishop takes c6, and now he gives up a very strong bishop, but he wins the pawn with it. Because of the b takes we get d takes, queen takes, and now bishop d4, queen has to move, and now knight takes c5, and now black can't take on d2, and this is because of rook d1, queen is shut in, and he can black can try bishop takes c4, and rook takes, and bishop takes queen, but then the in-between attack, a check with knight takes e7, king h8, and a takes b3, and this is better for white, he's just a pawn up. So Peter Heine Nielsen played queen c7, also attacking the knight. Giri swaps bishop, delivers a check, and now moves away his knight. Rook b8, getting on the open file. Rook c1, supporting the c-pawn. Rook c8, queen e5, and Giri is just trying to play for his c5 move, push up his pawn. Bishop h3, and I think rook b4 would have been better, threatening rook a4, then the knight should move away, and then the c-pawn could be captured. So something like rook b4, knight b3, and then I think bishop, yeah, bishop takes c4, and this just would equalize for black. But Petar Anish Nielsen played bishop h3. Now we get knight b3, moving away the knight. Now rook b4, extra pressure for the c-pawn, which moves away. Queen b7, of course threatening mate. f3, putting the pawn in between the queen and g2, the mating field. Knight b5, and now king f2, bishop e6, getting back with the bishop. Rook c2, wanting to double up his rooks. Knight a3, taking the rook. Rook c3. Now we get 2-time perpetual, but then the rook moves away to d3 because Giri is up pawn and he doesn't want to go for draw, because at the moment he still was in the race of winning the title of best rising star at the tournament. It was going head to head with Hikaru Nakamura. At the end, Hikaru Nakamura and Anish Giri tied for first place, but then Hikaru won the Blitz games, making him the best rising star. But Hikaru Nakamura is rated in 2700s, so that also shows us how great a rising star Anish Giri is. And after queen a6, get 94, just centralizing, and that's something you should keep in mind. Not only centralize your pieces in the opening, but also after, because in the center they just have more space and more fields to attack and to move. Knight d6, attacking the rook on d3, but the Anish just takes on d6, and after queen takes, knight takes c8, bishop takes, and rook e1. Now rook c4, and knight d4, bishop a6, getting the queen and the bishop on the same diagonal. Queen takes e7. Here back, queen takes e7 wouldn't have been very good, because after rook c2 check, king g1, rook takes a2 was there, and this would have favored black because of his strong attack. But Anish here after bishop a6 takes on e7, and now there was time trouble for Petar Anish Nielsen, but while he's 2700, he still made a very strange blunder with rook c1. The idea being with rook takes, that queen d2 is there, which also wouldn't have been very strong for black, because there's just knight e2, and well, you get the piece and attack, but you give away your rook for it if rook takes c1. But well, maybe Petter Heine Nielsen wanted to go for the complications in his time trouble. Anish also was in a bit of time trouble, but here Anish saw a great combination. So try to pause your video and find a strong continuation for white. Just stop the video. I give you 5 seconds to stop it, and then I will tell it. Okay, continuation was queen d8 check, king g7, and knight e6 check. And Petter Heine Nielsen resigned. Point being, after knight e6, f takes, queen takes, and now there isn't a check by the queen, so now rook takes c1, and white has a rook and 2 pawns against the bishop, easily winning. Other move which white could have played was rook takes c1, but this would have been very great because it would have lost the queen. So it was good that Anish played knight e6. Great combination. Petter Heine Nielsen resigned, 2700 player. Well, Anish, great talent. Maybe in the future playing for a world championship or anything in that order of great, because he's a great talent, only 16 years old. I hope you like this video, you find my commentary interesting and helpful. Any comments and questions on YouTube, please rate with thumbs up if you liked it. Take care and bye.